Hey everybody, it's Kateriix and welcome back to Niche. We're here in the snowy mountain biome and we've got to take care of this carnivore. He showed up out of nowhere, and Anana and this guy here, Kateriix, they're both getting a little bit older. They're both very sick. They have separated themselves from the rest of the tribe, and Anana has kind of taken Kateriix in as a mother and kind of showed him the ropes so we can get these guys hitting this carnivore. But I'm sure that, that's definitely not going to kill him, considering they are both rather weak. So one of them is probably going to die, but they were out here anyways because they knew that they were very sick and weak and going to die anyways. So we will leave that with that, and if that carnivore, hopefully we can get rid of him before he gets rid of both of us. It might not happen, but if we do, we can grab some meat off of him and that'll be worth it. So let's go back over to this side of the mountain where we actually have Tata, and I'm wondering if Sisiana, it doesn't look like she will be old enough to mate with him before he goes because he only has 2 days left. I would really like it if that could happen, but I'm not sure it's going to. But I am going to bring Coco over here and mate with him again. And they both have immunity A, which is really a chance that I'm willing to take at this point because they actually had an excellent baby, Miss Lair over here, who her genetics are perfect and she was lucky enough not to get the double immunity. So if we do get a double immunity, that's okay. We will move that baby away from the rest of the pack. But if we don't, that's going to be good too. So I'm going to get him moving kind of over here and just get rid of some grass. And we can get rid of this grass too. And Sisiana can kind of take care of Lair until she's a little bit older and she can move around on her own. And then we have these two who are kind of hunting for the walrus deer, or maybe run into a couple of Arctic ram foxes would be pretty good. So that's my hope anyway. And now that I'm looking at them, I'm wondering if I shouldn't make a baby with them too. Again, they share an immunity, but it might not be such a bad idea. So I think I'm actually going to do that, and I can kind of move them up and around here and see if they can find anything. We can get this bunny at least, so that's good. And next turn I can move Rana probably down to this nest over here. I don't want to keep making nests because I don't have very much nesting material, so I would prefer not to do that unless I absolutely have to. So I believe that we have moved everyone at this point, and I wonder how quickly we are going to get another winter. That should be pretty interesting. Okay, so this carnivore made pretty quick work of Ananana over here. So that's a little bit sad, and Kateriix is probably going to die too before this predator dies. But you know what? That's okay. Less mouths to feed right now is actually okay. I know that we are a little more comfortable than we were in the past couple of episodes, but that's just, I still don't want like double immunity babies and stuff like that. So he can hit that, and let's actually check out this baby over here and see if we were lucky enough to not have a double immunity baby. So again, Kateriix and Lair. I actually want to name her, I want to name her Lear. We should have Lear and Lair. And they are kind of like twins. I guess they're not exactly twins, but they have very much the same genetics, except one has a stinky tail instead of a fluffy tail. But they are surprisingly very, very healthy, which is all I can really ask for at this point. So I just realized that Sisiana has a nibble finger, so she can start grabbing some of these guys. And you know what? Lair will probably also start grabbing some nuts too. So I am going to take that one last chance one more time and get Coco in this nest all the way over here right away and see if they can just have one more baby with perfect genetics, because so far Lear and Lair are absolutely fantastic. Like, I am very excited about these two ladies, and I hope that we can find a good male for them, because we honestly don't have very many very many pack members right now, and the ones that we do have are getting pretty old. Like, Kateriix only has a couple of days left as well, and that's kind of the reason why I would like Rana to also take the chance of having a double immunity baby, because I really want to get her. Let's see, how many days does she have left? 4. So she should be okay. She should be able to make it into this nest and have her baby. So that's really good. And hopefully it will be a male that can possibly mate with either of these two lovely ladies over here. So that is good. And we move these two over here. So we're probably going to be saying goodbye to Kateriix this turn. So let's check that out. Yeah, so he died, and now we have a carnivore wandering around here, and it looks like we've unlocked something. We unlocked yellow eyes, so that's pretty good. Right now we have big body and fishing tail in our menu, and I think we're good with that, to be honest. I think we're doing pretty darn good with that. So let's quickly move Coco over here to take care of Lear, so she does not get taken from the bird, because if there's anyone I don't want to be taken from the bird, it's these two ladies. So let's check out this baby here. So we have Ismay, who, look at that, also happened to be pretty good. She does have the blind eye in her recessive, however, she does not have double immunity, which was the main concern. Let's get this bunny. I'm not taking any chances with these bunnies. I don't know why I can't get that. What's going on here? Ah, there we go. I don't know what was up with that, but at least we got it. Lair can stay there and take care and make sure that her little sister Ismay does not get eaten up by the bird. And we can get these two to kind of hop on over here and get pregnant old Rana in the nest. And you can get this bunny over here. And then we can collect that meat next turn, no problem. Right now, I feel like I'm just kind of warming up for the real mountain biome, which is not this one here, but is this one over here. At least I think it is anyways. So I'm very interested to get there, but at this point, I really need to be focusing on getting our numbers up a little bit, but also breeding in things like the big body. I think big body is going to be very useful. I'm sure that the fishing tail will also be useful if the mountain has streams like this. And I am also thinking that claws would be good, because I feel like we're going to be doing a lot of hunting and not so much collecting. So we might be lucky and there might be like one of these trees or something. There might be some beaches with some clams. So maybe a cracker jaw would actually be pretty good, just to get some cracking happening. But I think that that's what I'm gonna have to do for the mountain, for the real mountain, the mountain that doesn't have all this grass around it. So we're gonna have to see, and I don't know if you guys noticed, but the temperature's going down, so we're gonna have to get ready to get some snow going here, maybe get some people closer up to the top of the mountain and have them ready to get in some hot springs or something. But in the meantime, let's get this guy to collect this meat, and he might as well collect these berries. And let's check out this baby. So we have Kateriix, and she did grab the big body, so that's pretty good. And she's not a double immunity baby, so that's really good. So I'm going to get Kateriix here, and we're gonna try just one more time. She has 2 days left, so I'm not going to make a nest because she will be able to have a baby, except that it didn't work. And it didn't work again. Uh-oh. while it looks like Rana, and Kateriix are not going to be able to have another baby because for some reason they failed at mating twice. You know, this is not a bad feature, but I'm not sure if I like it yet. So, because that's unfortunate. Now we missed out on having another baby, and now we have quite a few females and no males. Kateriix's our only male. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, guys. Kateriix's our only male. Uh-oh. Oh no. I can't even get anyone over to him. That is worrisome. Our tribe might become extinct, and if it does, that will be the first time that has ever happened to me. And I can't believe it, but I'm thinking that we might have to go out looking for some rogue males. Oh, that's terrible. We're gonna have like an Amazon tribe over here. That's not good. That's not good at all. Okay, well, we're just gonna have to keep on keeping on, I guess. And she can't quite do anything. We'll just move her out of the nest here. And is anyone else pregnant? No, Coco is not pregnant. So let's actually get her back here and she can destroy this. Maybe take this, and maybe Lear can go out and kind of look for a man. Maybe. So, oh goodness, let's skip this turn. Oh, here comes the snow. Oh, Kateriix, our last male, is gone. We only have females right now. This is nuts. Okay, let's get Kateriix out here, and let's collect some of these berries, I guess. And Rana is going to be dead this turn as well, so this is her last turn. And Kateriix, hopefully she will be safe from the bird. Doesn't look like, oh yeah, he's still here. It doesn't look like he's gone away at all. So maybe I should be moving Sissiana in that direction, just so they can meet up, hopefully. Anyways, and let's get Lear moving up here, and I feel like we should have at least one person go with her, and maybe that person's gonna be Ismi, so she has some good running legs, so they can go together. I don't want anybody to be alone. The buddy system is a good thing, okay? So let's have Lear here, and she can collect some nuts, and Coco can collect berries, I suppose. She can't collect the nuts, but maybe she can hit the tree again for us so more nuts can be collected next turn. And I believe that we have moved everyone, so let's skip the day. Well, we found the walrus deer, so that's good. I don't know what this is. Oh, that's the tree stump. Okay, so that's fine. And, well, she has 2 gems now, so that's pretty good. So maybe let's move Sissiana up with her, and maybe they can start trying to hunt this guy. How many days does he have left? Oh, this is a new one. It's this. Does that mean he's poisoned? Oh, that's good then. Oh, Kateriix has poison fangs. Alright, so maybe we can follow him around with some poison fangs. You know, poison fangs, oh gosh. You know what? He doesn't have good genetics, but we don't have any males in our tribe. So, actually, this is kind of an interesting concept I'm sure it would be an absolutely terrible idea, but to purposely have only females, like maybe cast out all of your males so you could have like an Amazon tribe, but then you'd have to depend on rogue males, which is honestly no good considering they always have absolutely terrible genetics. I wish that rogue males sometimes had good genetics. I feel like that would be more interesting. Like, I understand they're kind of supposed to spoil your plans or whatever, but I think it would be so much better if they had some good genetics sometimes. Although he will bring in a new immunity, maybe. So that's okay, I suppose. And I suppose if one of them gets ram horns, if their child gets ram horns, that's okay, because nobody seems to have any horns yet. So, the good with the bad, I suppose. Let's check out these two. They can get moving this way, I believe. Maybe up here, maybe hang out near the hot springs, maybe find some stuff to hunt. That works for me. And you can't do anything right now. Maybe let's move her up here and she can start clearing some of this grass, and that's it. Okay, so let's actually make sure, I was gonna say let's make sure that these ladies don't lose that deer, but we found him, so that's good. He is poisoned, so he should take some extra damage. You know, I really like poison fangs, but it wasn't really useful in the jungle, so it's kind of nice to see that it's a little bit more useful here. So Sissiana has lots of time to have this rogue baby, so I'm not too worried about it. I would much rather have some fun and try hunting this walrus deer. Maybe we can like flank it with these two. Can they get around this stuff? Yeah, so we'll do that. Although it looks like the snow is gonna be heavy enough very soon to where we're gonna have to move it. So let's hope that we can get these two ladies off the top of the mountain before that happens. But in the meantime, let's get this bunny. And I was gonna say, are there any moles here? But I do remember seeing a mole. He was over here. So I don't think we could get to him. He's probably not even there anymore. But I wonder if there would be any more moles down in this grass here. It might be worth looking. So we will eventually probably uncover all of this grass area, because I feel like we're going to be on this island for a while, because I am definitely, the next one that I want to move to is going to be this one, which I am pretty sure is going to be like the full-blown mountains, no grass, no berry bushes, mountain, snowy mountain biome. I mean, I'm gonna need to have a whole bunch of food and more creatures. Well, I guess you can only bring 5, but at least creatures with way better genetics than I have right now. And one of my animals died. Who was that? Oh, you know what? That was, Rana. So that happened a little bit ago. And I only have 6 creatures right now, which is like none at all. I feel like I'm starting at the beginning. I'm very worried that I'm not gonna make it through. Maybe if I don't, next time I will stay on this starter island for a bit. But at the same time, that's no fun. Oh, what the heck? Darn. I didn't mean to do that. Let's get this guy like running into these ladies here. Yeah, there we go. Can we get you here? Well, we left Ismi back here, who is cold. For a second, I thought she was sick, but she was just cold, so that's okay. That mating failed. Oh, this rogue male tried to mate with Lear, which he actually did end up doing, so it looks like he tried twice. So we can have some babies, and I know that they're not going to be good babies, but since we have no males, they're gonna be what they are. So, I feel like all this grass seems to be growing back on me, so maybe I just won't even bother with it. Just grab, well, I'll clear that since it's a berry bush, but for these things, I will try to not worry about it. We'll get these, and we've used everyone's turns. Oh, who are these? Are these some wanderers? That's a rogue male. So, what? 41 heat resistance. That's weird. What does that mean? I don't know about that. Okay, but we have new Kier. So, let's see. Nukir could be a good addition. So just because it's a male, really, not because he necessarily offers anything to us, because he certainly doesn't. Let's see, he has A and what's this, F? She has A. Well, Kateriix has G and B, so that could be okay. Okay, I guess he could mate with somebody. Alright, Nukir, I guess you can come into our pack here. And did they just get pregnant? No, she didn't. That's good. Maybe. Or is she? It doesn't look like she is. Okay, let's worry about this guy over here. Here we go. Oh, this rogue male's getting everybody. Oh man. Let's get Ismi down here so these guys can all work together and try to get this guy here. I wonder how much meat he gives. I'm very interested. I'm not gonna let this guy out of my sights. Like, there's no way. What? I thought they made it already. That, you know what, whatever. We need some new creatures in our pack. Hopefully this guy doesn't move anymore. Oh my goodness, these rogue males are getting everybody. There's too many rogue males around here. Oh my. Okay. You know what, this is fine. I was worried about it, and you know what, it's gonna bring in some bad genetics, but it's gonna be worth it because like 6 females and no males is no good at all. So let's hit this guy. He better not be running in like a super weird direction where we can't follow him. Okay, so we're doing pretty good. We're just like playing around with him. This reminds me of like in the movies or in a show or something where all the bullies are in a circle and like throwing a guy's, I don't know, like his textbook or something around with each other. So all these ladies are just picking on this poor walrus deer who only has 9 days left. So I think next turn we're definitely going to be able to see just how much food we can get from this guy, as long as he doesn't go upwards. Yeah, there we go. So he'll keep doing that. That works out. We'll move this guy over, and he can probably just scare these rogue males away from us. I mean, I think the only one that's not pregnant from a rogue male is Coco over here. Oh boy. Well, she can get this bunny, so that's pretty cool. We've used everyone, so let's try and get this guy, and then that'll be the end of the turn as soon as we get this guy. So now he has 6 days left. Yay! I'm so excited. So excited to see how much food we get. Okay. Yeah, we did it. Let's see how much food we get. Oh my goodness. $25? Oh my god, more than 25? 30 food? Yeah. 25, 35, 45, 55. That's 30. Oh my goodness, I almost didn't believe it. I had to count it again. That's crazy. That is so awesome. Was it worth it? I'm not sure if it was worth it, but it sure was a lot of fun. That is so cool. Okay. Guys, I'm actually gonna leave it at that. It was really cool that we were able to kill our first walrus deer. Next turn we will, or not next turn, but next episode, we will see the product of all of these rogue male pregnant lady babies. So we'll figure that out for sure. And well, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!